Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, I'm Abby Lindley, and if you're not, it's lovely to see you again. Today's video is going to be a boarding school Q&A because I have been there for about a term now, and I've put a poll on my Instagram a few weeks ago, so I'm going to answer some questions that I got. So the first question is, why did I choose to go to boarding school? So I chose to go to boarding school because I had the opportunity, and I'm really grateful that I had the opportunity to, and I thought that if I took the opportunity it could open many doors for me and give me a great experience. I mean, it sets me up for uni, so it builds my independence. I didn't enjoy my last school. I couldn't wait to get out of there, to be honest. So I'm really glad I chose to go to boarding school, because I could have gone to my local college. I don't know, but I'm enjoying it, so I'm really glad that I've chosen to go. And I mean, I'm a term in, so I've basically got 4.5 terms left until I'm done, which is just crazy. I mean, these 12 weeks have gone so fast. So the next question is, do I share a room, and how many people with? So if you haven't watched any of my last videos of like my morning school routine, which you can find on my page, I do share a room, and I mean, it depends kind of what year you're in. So at the moment I'm in year 12, so I'm in sixth form, the first year of sixth form, and I am sharing a room, and I think I will be for the whole year. There is an option where you can like put forward that you want to be on your own. I kind of like having a roommate. You can't choose who you're going to be with. So when I first joined, we had like a WhatsApp group chat, and the house mistress put on the house like group chat where you are, what room number you're in, and who you're with. And then now that we've like met everyone, we can like fill out a form and like say like a few people who you don't mind sharing with, or any preferences upstairs, downstairs. And the rooms do have a shower in them and a sink, but they don't have toilets, but the single rooms have toilets. So there's a communal sharing toilet, which isn't that bad because only 2 rooms share the toilet. It's not like 10 rooms share one toilet, because that would be disgusting. But no, it's okay. I'm in a boarding house with just sixth form, so it's just year 12 and 13, which I'm so happy I put my name towards like a just sixth form only house, because otherwise I don't think I could deal with year 10s and year 11s like shouting and screaming in their rooms or whatever. I don't know, it just seems very hectic to me. So it's quite relaxed in my house. Do they take your phone off you at night time? So they don't for year 13, year 12 and year 13, but they do for younger years. But then in lessons, some teachers, I mean, it doesn't happen all the time, they're supposed to do it, but some teachers just don't care, but they ask you to put your phones in a box, and it's more likely just to be respectful and not to like go on your phone. I mean, we're like a tech school, so they do all their work on tech, so I've got an iPad, but I mean, you can still text on iPads, and you can still use Snapchat apps on iPads, so I don't really know. I'm recording a video.
Hey.
Hey.
No, you actually, for what?
Boarding school Q&A. Sorry, Brooke just called me. When going into boarding school, I thought that year above was going to be so scary. Like, I don't know why, but I just thought they were going to be like, I'm better than you. Like, obviously there's like a little bit of a shift, but Brooke's lovely. I mean, hey Brooke. Number 4. So we've got, do you get to go out of school, and like, do you have to be back by a certain time? Yeah, so we are allowed, like, we're allowed at lunches, we're allowed at break time. There's just like a little village down like a 5-minute walk where there's few shops, but it's not like anything massive. Like, it's not anything you'd like be dying to go buy stuff in or go. I mean, there's a Pizza Express, there's not even a Nando's. I mean, if there was a Nando's, I think I'd spend all my money there. There's registrations at specific times, so like we have to be in house at 7 o'clock. Have to be. I mean, it depends on your commitments. So After school, if you don't have anything after school, you can go to, like, you can go shopping or go have some food. On Saturdays, you roll call, so you registration at 7, but then on Sundays, you registration at 11, 2, 5 and 7. God, it's mental. It's kind of strange, to be honest. I don't know why we need 4 registration times, but it is what it is. And to be honest, on Sundays, all I do is like chill, reset my body, reset my mind, reset everything, maybe reset my room, I don't know, because it probably gets a mess by the end of it. But yeah, so we can go out, there's just specific rules. Okay, the next question is, do I get to go home on weekends? You are allowed home on weekends, but there's only like a rule of 3 weekends where you're allowed to go home. It's called an exeat, so you take an exeat, so you ask permission, your parents have to email saying, I give permission for blah 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 to come home, and then the house mistress or house master or whatever has to reply being like, okay, I accept this, because basically we have Saturday school, so you have Saturday school from like 9 AM to 12:15, so that like morning you can't really miss. They don't like you missing the Saturday school, so if you can like go home, but there's like no point otherwise. Like if you're going home, you're basically going home for like 8 hours, not even. Like you sleep and then you spend like half a day at home and then you have to travel back again. So to be honest, I don't see the point in it. I mean, me and my friend might do it for like, maybe we'll go home on the Friday night and like try get off on the Saturday, but it depends. So yeah, and then number 6 is, do I have uniform? So I have uniform, like there's dress codes, but it's not like a branded uniform, so it's not got the school logo on it or anything. So the younger years do have uniform. They have like branded uniform, and they're quite strict, like with like skirt length. But with sixth form, so year 12 and year 13, you just have to be smart. You've got to wear a suit, or you've got to wear trousers and a shirt. It's got to be long sleeve shirt. And then jumpers you're allowed, so I don't know if you want like a v-neck jumper or a crew neck, but you're not allowed like hoodies, or you're not allowed like a sweatshirt material. So like I once wore a Nike, like my Nike purple sweatshirt, and it's crew neck, and I got told off, but I just was like, oh okay, I'm sorry, and put a different jumper on. So I looked on Vinted for loads of different jumpers because I like the v-neck jumpers. I got one from Jack Wills, that's really nice, and yeah, so I just looked on Vinted. Okay, next question. Is boarding school like college? I wouldn't say it is. I mean, I've never had the experience of going to college, but my sister does, and to be honest, it is not at all. Because like you're not even allowed to keep your car here unless you have a specific reason. So let's say you do a sport like an hour away on the weekend that you need your car to drive to, they will let you. Kind of have less freedom, there's more rules, like the registration, and there's like you have to be in bed by a certain time. Like we have to be in bed by like 10:30 the latest, and then on a weekend 11:30, like so we're not disturbing anyone else. I mean, I don't really mind it, because then in uni it'll be more freedom and then you learn even more, you know what I mean? So I kind of understand why there's rules and why you're not really allowed your car, because I think it's different for day. That's basically college if you're doing sixth form as a day student, but as a boarder it is not like college, in my opinion. That's only my view on it. Number 8, so we've got what happens if you're ill. So I did wonder this when I like joined. I was like, wait, what if I'm like ill and I need a day off? Like usually I'd just wake up in the morning and be like, Mum, I don't feel well, can I stay off today, blah blah blah, can you call me in sick? And that'd be fine. But now if you're ill in boarding school, you either wake up and feel really ill and tell the like you text the house phone. So the house mistress, I've got 2 house mistresses, there's one house mistress and she's the main house mistress, or there's the assistant house mistress. So whoever's on duty will have the phone, and you text the number. So you're like, hi miss, I haven't slept, or I feel really ill, I was vomiting, can I have a lie-in? So a lie-in would be like, I don't know, until 8:40 or 8:50, and then you have to be in lessons by 9. Or if you're really ill, you have to go to the med centre. It's a 24-hour med centre. Then get signed off for lessons. I don't really know how it still works. Like I've only been ill once and I only got a lie-in, so I had like 2 frees in the morning, and I asked to have like the frees off and lie in, and she let me. But it's sort of like a hit and miss. I mean, the medicine's strict as well. I'm only allowed to take 2 Strepsils with me in like the morning. So if I ask for a Strepsil, yeah, you can have one now, but you're only allowed like 2 extras. You're not allowed like 3 or 4, or like paracetamol or anything. So yeah, it is a bit of a sticky one. I hope that I don't get like severely ill where I have to go to med centre, because I don't really want to go to med centre. But yeah, and then anyway, my last question is, do I have a job and do I earn money? So I don't have a job at school. You're not really, you're not allowed jobs at school if you're a boarder. If you're a day, it's completely different, because you know, you go home, you have the weekend off basically. You're not allowed a job. It's quite difficult. I mean, it's hard to earn money, but then I have got a job back at home, so I've got a job here. And when I am here, it's like a 0-hour contract, so I text my manager saying I'm home for 3 weeks, can you please put me on the rota? And I can never like tell you how many shifts I get. I mean, when I've been home now, I only get about 2-3 shifts a week. I mean, it is something. I am earning money, but it is hard too. So when I'm home, I try my best to get as many shifts as I can. And then also we do get longer holidays because of the Saturday morning. So if like, I think the school's done it, I mean they have done it as Saturday mornings all add up to at least 1 week, so we get an extra week off. So like April half term, we have 3 weeks off rather than 2. February half term still 1 week, sometimes it's 2 weeks. Christmas half term, which is what we just had now and where I am now, is we've got 3 weeks off, which is, I mean, it's lovely, but it doesn't feel like 3 weekly. I mean, this half term's gone so quickly, it's really strange, and all the days like morph into one. It's really strange. But yeah, so that is my Q&A over. If you want to like keep updated or see other things on my Instagram or my TikTok, my socials are down below. I do kind of post more often on there. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, please subscribe. We're almost at 400 and I've been almost doing YouTube for a year now, which is crazy to me. So thank you guys so much for watching and keeping up. I'm gonna love you and leave you, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.